Welcome to the Saturday night of the 9th Curiad Pulse. We aim to entertain you this evening. We've got lots of great music lined up. So I'd like to introduce our first band for the evening. So if you would put your hands together and give a good welcome to the Time Travelers. Thank you.
It's what's called What the Future Holds.
As I stand on the shore and look out to sea, I wonder what the future will hold out for me. Like the wind in the trees, the birds and the bees, and all God's creatures that man never sees. It would be so nice to live in that world, or be like the wind that just blows through the trees. As I stand on the shore and look out to sea, I wonder what the future will hold out for me. Just like the tide, it ebbs and it flows, and as to the future, nobody knows. When there are problems, they're better to share. No matter how hard, there'll be someone there. Just get on the phone, don't pull out your hair. You know in your heart there'll be someone there. The days are so long and I feel so alone. Make that long walk and get to the phone. As I stand on the shore and look out to sea, I wonder what the future will hold out for me. Just like the tide, it ebbs and it flows, and as to the future, nobody knows. The sun comes and goes as the tide ebbs and flows. As with my problems, nobody knows. There's light at the end of the tunnel, they say, but this will probably be my last day as I float on the wind right out to sea. No one knows the future, so let my problems be. As I stand on the shore and look out to sea, I wonder what the future will hold out for me. Just like the tide, it ebbs and it flows, and as to the future, nobody knows. And as to the future, nobody knows.
Thank you. Sorry, we're running with Scissors Band. and we're going to be doing a bit. We're not a band. There's just two of us.
We are a band. We are a band.
But we do try and pretend to be a band.
We're just short-handed.
So you've got to imagine it's the end of autumn. It's the last beautiful day before winter comes, and it's called The Last Beautiful Day.
You probably have to be the last one if you keep it to time.
Oh, really?
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We could walk on sandy beaches where the magic castles fall, splash around and dip our toes in summer's warmth. We could drive up to the mountains where the giants reach the sky. We look down on tiny houses and imagine we could fly. Will you take my hand? This last beautiful day, we could catch the still warm sun before it fades away. We could walk along the river where the kingfishers dive, collecting stones to build a dam. What a day to be alive. We could walk into a forest where the trees are turning gold, getting leaves, building dens, fingers getting cold. Will you take my hand? This last beautiful day, we could catch the still warm sun before it fades away. Don't think about the dark to come. Don't think about the cold. Remembering the summer sun before it gets too old. Do, do, do. Talk the night away between scented garden walls before a chilling breeze arrives and we retreat behind the doors. And when the day is done and the light fades away, will you take me in your arms? And there I'll stay. When the day is done and the light fades away, will you take me in your arms and dream of a beautiful day? Thank you very much. We've been running with scissors. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't forget the buckets.
And this is a song called Memphis Jug Blues. Memphis Jug Band was a very famous jug band in the 1930s. And there are all sorts of lovely, wonderful recordings of these old bands. And they do actually play jugs, which is amazing. And I think Jeff is going to... he is going to play his little homemade neck jug. Tears fall out sometimes like showers of rain. Won't you know that tears fall out sometimes like showers of rain? Every once in a while I think I hear my baby calling my name. This is what she said. She said, I ain't gonna tell you no more. Stay away from my window, stop knocking at my door. Now I ain't seen your good man what she said to me. She said, I ain't gonna tell you no more. No, I ain't gonna tell you no more. Stay away from my window, stop knocking at my door. Play that little mandolin. Stopped with your mama when you had no man at all. Don't you know that I stopped with your mama when you had no man at all? Now you must want me to be your low-down, dirty dog, or whatever that is. She said, I ain't gonna tell you no more. No, I ain't gonna tell you no more. Stay away from my window, stop knocking at my door. Play that old jug then. I can stand here, mama, looking down Tonicate Avenue. Don't you know that I can stand here, mama, looking down Tonicate Avenue? Every little thing I see just reminds me of you. This is what you said for the last time. I ain't gonna tell you no more. No, I ain't gonna tell you no more. Stay away from my window, stop knocking at my door, stop knocking at my door. Go on!
This next one's another one of our own. That was Waster, this one's Find Scarlet. In the middle of the night when you just aren't dealing and the voices in your head have come back to send you reeling, when you have to stop the noise, when you have to stop feeling fine, Scarlet. When you're anxious and afraid and you feel you're being hunted, when they just don't get it, when you look so affronted, when you don't want to be there, it's what you always want to find, Scarlet. Well, she might sing a little and she'll leave a little more, but she's the one voice of reason when you're naked in the dark. She's my hope, she's my safety, she's my Joan of Arc, fine Scarlet. When it's over, when it's done, when it's all gone quiet, when your pulse rate slows, you survived your own riot, when there's nothing left now except maintain the lie, it was Scarlet. And she'll work with you daily and she'll come when you call, and most will never know that you found her at all. She'll feed you and she'll bleed you, but she'll never let you fall, that's Scarlet. Well, she might sing a little and she'll leave a little more, but she's the one voice of reason when you're naked in the dark. She's my hope, she's my safety, she's my Joan of Arc, fine Scarlet. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, when you just aren't dealing